TMan978 Shill Review.
Greetings, YouTube fans. Today we're going to be looking at fansToys FT-54 Warthog, or you can call him Autobot Powerglide. Anyway, this is the box right there. Exciting, isn't it? Yay. Inside of the packaging, we get this credit card quality collector's card. We get this instruction booklet. We get this stand for flight mode. You get another blue stand for his robot mode. Either it wasn't packaged or it's under my bed. I don't remember seeing it, so I'm gonna have to reach out to Toy Dojo or fansToys themselves. I'm not pressed about it because I probably wasn't gonna use it. You get this gun right here. There we go. It's a tiny little hole in the barrel, but yeah. Pearlescent. I can't really tell if it's actually painted, but I don't have a problem. It doesn't look plain, gray, plasticky. And you get this Hoist Goes Hollywood mask right here. Do I feel like digging out all of my Hoist Goes Hollywood people to put them all in this video? No. No, I don't. But somebody feels like drag racing outside. Just to show you though, this is what I should have gotten besides that one. These are the 4 accessories that were supposed to come in this box. But I don't remember getting that. Well, I don't remember seeing it at all. Here is Warthog / Powerglide himself in the packaging. For whatever reason, the waist was rotated backward. You just need to rotate it forward so that you can see his crotch and not that. And then you may have to like push up on it. And the knees were probably extended like this or something. I'm not sure. But it takes an excessive amount of force to get that down. This is as low as I can get them. But that's good enough. Anything you do though, well, just keep watching. Because I'm going to have complaints. The wings may have been like this and I had to shift them forward. But that was pretty much that as far as I myself can remember. It's a fansToys product. It feels good. It feels nice and heavy, like a robot should feel. It looks more cartoony than anything else in this scale. I mean, the back isn't so bulky on the cartoon. His back was pretty flat, but this is nice and clean, so I don't have a problem. And yeah, but things let's go into stuff. If you have like some sort of OCD or maybe that's not the correct term. If you need things to be completely symmetrical or the same, you will definitely have a problem as far as color scheme. Like, I don't know how it looks on camera because it just looks like one solid color to me when I'm looking at it through camera, but it's not. Like, this is a brighter red because that's die cast, I believe, painted red. This is darker. This panel right here is dark, while this panel in the middle is bright, and this is darker than this, but not darker than that. So it's like his crotch is 3 different colors. This chest is dark. And yeah, that's the main thing. There's like 3 different reds throughout the whole body. Other things, the thing that really drives me up the wall with this guy is he is not the most sturdy robot. Now, I would say, yeah, you're not supposed to do all this. So of course it's going to be flimsy, but these knees are looser than I would like. Whenever you do anything to bend the knee, it extends so that you can get it at least into a 90-degree angle, regardless of the fact that that's a double jointed knee. It can rotate because of the transformation, and that rotates a little bit more freely than I would like. But once you do that, Like pushing it down sometimes takes a tremendous amount of force. I believe it can go down more than this, but I'm not going to do it, because if you do it, these things like right here, look at that. You see how easy that came apart? It does not want to stay tabbed together. This part or this part. The ankle pivot. Let's use, I'm going to zoom in on this, sorry. Focus on it. This little piece, I believe, is needed for the transformation. To use the ankle pivot, we need to rotate, and it hits that. So this is as much ankle pivot as you're going to get out of that. But it can seem to rotate this way more. Why they designed it like that, Lord knows. Maybe the leg should have been rotated some type of way. Or maybe the butt should have been turned backwards so that this could have been the left leg and vice versa. So I don't like that. These panels right here, let me take focus lock off. These panels right here, they fold in, but it's one of those suggested folds. This guy reminds me a lot of like the Make Toys Seekers. Like, things are a suggestion. When you move stuff pops apart, and sometimes just moving ahead, you can dislodge that, which is frustrating. And you seem to have to dislodge this if you want to get at this door right here to show his girl or woman who loved, the girl who loved Powerglide's little heart symbol that he has inside. If you don't want to use a spudger, separating this is the best way you can get out that door. But those details are nice, and his details, for the most part, are nice altogether. Here's the face. He doesn't have too much neck articulation. You get that and that, period. And of course, rotation. The arm goes out to there, can rotate. You do have double jointed elbows, swivel, the wrist swivel, and every single finger opens up like that. You get the waist. That looks like this. Now here's also a problem too. If you use this ab crunch at all, because it does have an ab crunch, it's gonna unlock, period. The only thing holding that in place is this tiny little nub. Once that little nub dislodges, when you do this, it's gonna separate the ab crunch. And rotating, having ab crunch and not being able to look up, that's always something that sucks for me anyway. So it's almost like you might as well just say he doesn't have one, even though he does if you want it. This can lift up, letting him kick forward that much. The side panels go out to the side, letting him kick out to the side. You can go more, but it's separating his waist. His waist is no longer connected. You get swivel right there, swivel right here. I showed the knees, but let's really, it still doesn't give you more than 90, to be honest. And I showed the ankles already. But the feet can go back, they can rock forward, and they can rotate it a tiny bit. But that ankle pivot, well, the foot, let me just show you this. The foot goes all the way up and can go back, but it looks like that. So, yeah. Posing him has been a bit difficult for me, to be honest. The gun has the peg on the back, so it like fits into the bottom of his palm, and you can shut it. You don't have to worry about reaching the fingers around a certain type of way. And he does hold it good. So yeah, there's that. So overall, it looks nice, but it is kind of janky. Very janky. I mean, I complained about the loose knees or whatever, the knee joints being looser than I would want. But he does seem to right now be able to keep the poses. But getting the feet to be where I want them to be, because I want the ankle pivot to be stronger than that. This one does seem to rotate a little bit more in than this one for whatever reason. But I like solid action figures. I like it when I pose the arm, rotate, and lift the legs up and whatnot. The figure doesn't like come completely apart and I gotta like keep correcting something. I move him and he's still pretty much a solid shape. This crotch on this one needs to be changed, but it's a solid action figure. I don't like it when the stuff starts falling apart. That drives me crazy. Almost forgot this feature because somebody's gonna care about it, but basically you rotate the face, which is a big, gigantic hassle. Rotate the face around until it's completely flat. And now we can attach these to that right there. Anyway, here's this. That's what it looks like. It looks like a frog with no head and the legs are folded up ears. Yay! Let's go Hollywood. Here's a size comparison. Everything is fansToys besides Cosmos, who is X-Transbots. And Sea Spray is pretty much the same height as Bumblebee. So, there's that. I meant to mention way earlier in this video that there will not be a transformation in the video. I haven't been doing that for complex figures. The transformation is a bit of a nightmare. It will take forever and I don't trust anybody to watch that. That's why I started separating. In fact, I almost don't even feel like filming it, but people expect it, so there should be a separate transformation video. Link in the description. Here he is next to an MP Seeker. Alright, so now this guy is a jet. It has landing gear. Here's the thing about this landing gear though. It has landing gear in the front, the back, and the middle. The front is like lifted completely off of the ground, making me think that there is something not straight so that all four wheels would be touching. But this transformation was a nightmare. It is hell on earth. It's frustrating. It pretty much takes me forever to do. Every time I've done it 3 times. This was the smoothest the 3rd time, but yeah, it still was like close to 20 minutes of filming. I don't know how long it's gonna be when I edit that video. But here is the bottom. He elongates a lot basically, and let's see what I can compare him with. Here's my masterpiece Skyfire, sorry. As you can see, he's not that much shorter than Skyfire, to be honest. He's almost, I guess he's half the length, or close to it. Now here he is next to a masterpiece size Seeker. Very close to the same length, but not quite. Like super duper close. But there we are with that. I couldn't show the stand configuration, but this fits. There's a little peg right here. There's a little peg hole right there. Basically that just grooves in there like that. And if you have the fansToys stand, which I don't even have anyway, it can hold that up. Yeah. Besides the pretend features, I guess you can move this cockpit floor right there. There is no seat at all, and there's a big hole if you don't have the landing gear up. But there's that. You can even kind of still, you can lift that up a bit. Oh, there is that. It comes together. It comes together to make this, but it is very flimsy. Like you grab it the wrong way, the wings just fold up, Maybe you want the wings moved up like that, because sometimes he was drawn like that. But it just doesn't come together as a cohesive thing. Like anything you do just moves stuff out of whack, and it just drives me up the wall. Nothing like, you have to just be delicate as crap if you have it as a jet, because everything seems to knock it out of whack. Now, I'm used to that in one mode over the other, but this has that problem in both modes, so it is very, very frustrating. I do not have Rick the Finn anymore. I sold that to one of my friends, but Rick the Finn, I remember coming together as a cohesive jet and coming together as a cohesive robot. This is frustrating. I mean, it looks the part, and it is great that this thing elongates to almost the size of a Seeker, which is very cool mass shifting, but it is frustrating to handle. It is just good to look at, which unfortunately is the case for a lot of fansToys. So there you are. And then, like I said, if you have a problem with things being asymmetrical, look at that color difference right here. Like, it's bright at the bottom, dark at the top. And then it's like that pretty much throughout. Dark, lighter, dark, light. So it's not just my lights, that's what I just see. Brighter red, even when I'm like not looking at it under my lights, I can notice that stuff. So if that asymmetrical color scheme is a problem for you, it's definitely going to be a problem for you. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. But I'm going to live with this guy because Powerglide isn't that much of an exciting character. I'm happy he's in my collection to fill that gap or that hole. But yeah, I can't really say if you have Rick the Finn, run out to get this, because yeah. Thank you for watching. Like I said, separate transformation video. I hope I don't get, I already filmed robot to plane. Now I have to stop filming this and do plane to robot. So I should have both videos up at the same time. Well, anyhow, thank you for watching this. Until next time, TMan978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should.